Alright, so we are working on a 84 JLG boom lift controller, and the customer complaint is he's just saying that it's not functioning the way it should. You can hear something clicking on the machine, but the machine's not throttling up and not moving the machine. It's not swinging the boom from left to right. So I've been working on this machine for a little while now, and I have a good understanding of it, and I'm betting it's probably this switch here. This one is going to activate the hydraulic pump on the machine in order to get the whole machine to swing. So first, I'm going to just do a continuity check on this. I'm going to move the joystick and see if this actually has good contact. Alright, so here you got you focused on the meter. I'm going to take a resistance measurement on the switch. Hopefully it's just close to 0 ohms. That's what it should be. This lift has had a lot of problems. So it's kind of, it should be open circuit, which is why you see everything floating around, but let's operate this switch here. Let's see if I can do this. So that's saying we got almost 500 ohms. It shouldn't be. The more I turn this lever, it still stays around 500 ohms. Let's go back the other direction. About 500. That should be around 0. There's no reason for that to be around 500 ohms. I'm actually going to operate it manually here by pushing on a little lever. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. So right in here, there's this little lever is controlled by this little cam, and it pushes this down to activate the switch. Now we're at 5 ohms, which is still too high. And I'm gonna put this down and test it some more. Oh. I'm just gonna push on this just till it clicks. Alright, so it just clicks there. 800. I keep pushing it. 600 and drops right down to what, 200 now. Seems the more I push on it, the lower it goes. 3 ohms. That's about as low as it goes. 3.3. I'm just releasing it a little bit. So it almost seems like it's supposed to have some varying control there, but it's not supposed to have varying control. Now I have another one here. This goes to, it's basically the same thing. This goes to another function on the lift. So what I'm going to connect it the same way. We'll operate this. And that's under 0 or almost 0 ohms. That's perfect. Let's go back the other way. Boom. So that's what it should be. It shouldn't be 800, 500, or anywhere in between. Or what do we get down? 4 ohms. So we're going to replace this switch. Plastic riser. So this here That's what the switch looks like. I actually got new ones. I got 2 of them. There's the old one, the new one, side by side. I'll put the part number down in the description. Alright, I want to point out something here. This is something you might run into. You're supposed to hear a click. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this. You should be able to hear that. When that clicks, that switch is on. It's closing. But when I operate this, there's no click. No click. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm probably going to have to bend this tab a little bit, just beyond out here somewhere, just so I can push down on this lever just a little bit more. There's a little button in here that it's going to have to push down on. Alright, so I got the switch on. If you look at that lever, you can probably see, get my hand out of the light, you can probably see it, a little bit of a bend in there. Not much. Just enough though. So that now, when I operate this, I'll get this closer. You can hear the clicking. Alright, so let's hook this up. See if I can get these to stay on here. Clip just the wire there. Alright, let's give it a shot. Yep, just about 0 ohms, just exactly what we want. There's no variation. As soon as I move that lever, it's the same throughout the whole way. So that'll be fixing that issue.